Hello, Coyote artists. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. This week, we're looking at ancient Egyptian art. So let's get started. So let's look at ancient Egyptian art. We are doing ancient Egyptian art because this week, a new exhibition is opening at the Kimball Art Museum, Queen Nefertari's Egypt. And you can see all the treasures that they found in her tomb. And it's going to be such a wonderful exhibition. I hope that you get a chance to see it either in person or virtually. So, what do you know about ancient Egypt? There's lots of really cool, awesome things about ancient Egypt. One of those things might be the pharaohs. Do you know any famous pharaohs? Have you heard the name Cleopatra before? Maybe Ramses or Tutankhamun, also known as King Tut. Those are just some of the famous pharaohs that you'll see of ancient Egypt. Maybe you're thinking of the Great Pyramids of Giza. Built by Ramses II, these beautiful pyramids were once covered with limestone and had a glittering gold tip. They were built for tombs for those pharaohs. Or maybe you were thinking of the Sphinx at Giza. A lot of people don't know a lot about the Sphinx, so it's called a mysterious statue that was built soon after the Great Pyramids. They say it was actually modeled after Ramses II. Or maybe you were thinking about a mummy. Are you my mummy? So the Egyptians actually believed in what's called an afterlife, and they had very serious preparations and ceremonies, especially for the pharaoh, for the afterlife. Maybe you were thinking about hieroglyphics, which is their own picture alphabet. Let's see, can you spell your name using only these pictures? Or maybe you were thinking about the gods and goddesses. Some of them were very strange and had actual animal heads. There was Ra, god of the sun, and Osiris, god of the dead. Horus, god of the sky, and Anubis, protector of the dead. Seth, the god of chaos, or Thoth, the god of knowledge. Some of the goddesses were Isis, goddess of life, who was Osiris's wife. Beset, the goddess of pleasure. Hathor, the goddess of beauty, or Ma'at, the goddess of justice. Here are some of those Egyptian deities and their strange animal heads. So we're going to use this as an inspiration for our profile pic. Well, not that kind of profile, but what if you create a self-portrait in the ancient Egyptian style? What kind of head will you have? So maybe you want to do something more like one of the Egyptian or gods or goddesses, where you have an animal head, or maybe you want to do a really cool, elaborate crown. Now, some people are confused. Why are the Egyptians always seen in profile? Well, the Egyptian artists at the time believed that this was the best angle to see the whole body, which was very important to them. So that's why in many of their statues or murals on the wall, or even in their hieroglyphics, you will see all of the gods and goddesses and the pharaohs, all the pictures of people are going to be in profile. And profile is when you look at a face from the side. So a portrait would be looking at the front of the face, and a profile, of course, is the side of the face. So I can't wait to see what you create. Now, if you don't want to do a Egyptian profile, maybe you can do a different type of profile. I'll see what you create, and please upload it to Artsonia or on Google Classroom. All right, Coyote artists. Bye-bye.